Hey everybody, hey. So, I have a number of things to discuss today. And first things first, as we always do, we start off with the petition. And that's the main thing that we need to constantly share, Hunty, share. We need to share that petition. We need to get the word out. And we have 29,000 signatures. So 29,000 signatures, and that's great. But we need more people to know about Shanquella, and we need to also keep this going. So I'm happy that content creators are they are constantly and they keep talking about Shanquella, and we are keeping her name in the media. It has died down some, but for the most part, it's still going at a steady pace. And we need to keep her name going because what is happening is that from the beginning, things were being covered up. Okay, things were being covered up, and from the Cabo Six, I don't know the level of everyone's involvement in that Cabo Six. If you watch my other videos, I said that everyone is not culpable to the same extent. Okay, so basically there's a lot of covering up, there's a lot of lying, and things have to be, we have to get to the bottom of what really the timeline of everything, because the timeline is really throwing people off. And as I'll discuss today, there's a number of things wrong with the timelines that just keep being thrown out there. Okay. To me, the best timeline would be something medical, something more based on receipts and not just hearsay. Okay. So do I trust Gerardo? Let me say this. When I saw a receipt before, not a receipt, let me pause. When I saw a post before on Facebook, when I started the petition, the post on Facebook said that Daejhanae was fired from her job. Okay. But then when I made a video on Daejhanae and I was talking to everybody about her LinkedIn and I posted it, I had like a really bad feeling, and I just felt like something was off. And I was like, what's wrong with this? And then I was like, wait, the only thing I saw about Daejhanae being fired was one Facebook post, and that's it. I didn't see anything from I went to the company's Facebook. I didn't see anything like a public acknowledgement. I went to their Twitter. I didn't see anything. I went to their website. I didn't see anything. And that's when I said, y'all, something is up with this. And that's when I called, and some other viewers and other people called. People said, yeah, I called. And they said she's still working at Blue Rhino. So that post that I saw on Facebook was a lie. And I had a bad feeling. That's what made me look into it. That's what made me say we need to call and see. And sure enough, she was still employed at Blue Rhino. Now, yesterday, Gerardo sent me a link to his news article stating that Daejhanae had been arrested. And of course, I want justice for Shanquella, and I'm excited about the article. He's supposed to be a credible source. He's an investigative reporter. He's in Mexico, and we are not. So to us, we're like, oh my gosh, we have someone on the ground in Mexico. Let me stop. We have someone on the ground in Mexico that is on our side, that is willing to help us, right? And I'm not saying that he's wrong or he's lying or anything like that. However, I was happy about it when I got the article and I went live. But then while I was talking to y'all in the video, if you go watch my video, in my video, I said towards the end, I said, if it's true, because my voice changed. I said, if it's true, I said, if it's not true, then y'all can blame Gerardo, because that's whose article I'm reading. So go back and watch my video. I said, if it's not true, blame him. Because something just hit me when I was in the video towards the end, like past the excitement. I was like, wait. He also said before that there was a second video, and there was a second video of someone intervening. And then now there isn't a second video, and then there's supposed to be cameras inside the villa, and I was waiting for that, and I didn't get that. So I'm like, that same feeling came back again, where somebody said something happened, like Daejhanae was fired, and then I had a bad feeling about it, and I looked into it. So I don't know if he's telling the truth or not, or if his sources are correct or not, but I have, and I can say I have that bad feeling again, and I can't get rid of it. I can't shake it, that something is off and something is wrong. That's all I can say about that. So I'm not going to say someone is lying. Oh. I was told that he had another website, another news article. And before I could get to it, now his website is down. Maybe if something is wrong with the web servers, the website is down. Let me check right now. All I know is, I don't know if it's about the arrest. I don't know if it's about something else, but I have that same feeling that something is off again. So for now, I'm going back to what I was already doing before this. So, and that's just, nothing has been done until we see a receipt, because a lot of times, when we get something as a good news, and then if someone's supposed to be credible, you might go with it or whatever, but then it will hit you, where's the receipt or more proof? Okay, so that's the same thing happened with the Daejhanae. I saw that Facebook post and I said, oh, she's already fired. But then I had a bad feeling, and then when I looked into it, she was still employed, and we had confirmation that she was still employed there. So I don't know why someone made that Facebook post. And what I will tell you is that when I looked up Cabo Villas before, and I saw that they owned over 160 vacation homes in Mexico, Cabo, Mexico. Okay, they have monopolized that industry over there. They are a full service, and they have the concierge, they have the cleaning services, they have a lot of people in their pockets. They have deep pockets. And even Gerardo said that company has a lot of prestige in Cabo. And those homes that they own are not, oh, I own 160 vacation homes, 160 places. And there's some cheap little rundown trap house shit. No, these homes are villas, luxurious villas worth millions of dollars. That's a lot of deep pockets. And I know for sure, when I looked through their websites, they were deleting shit. That contact page I showed y'all, they took that down. They were deleting listings. They were changing shit up, protecting their brand. There's corruption, there's cover up. I don't trust anybody at this point. I'm sorry. So I don't trust anybody. So unless you give me a receipt, I don't trust you at all. I'm sorry. And that's just anybody. I don't care who you are. I have to have a receipt. Okay? Period. Because what I have seen so far is a bunch of people lying and people covering up shit. The Cabo Villas, they want to protect the concierge, because the concierge is contacted 24/7 hours, 7 days a week, supposed to be on hand to refer you to anything you need while you're in Cabo at their villas. You have the cleaning service that's under their hand as well. The cleaning service will be include, of course, the maid that comes out. They have the maid. They also refer you to. They give you free transportation from the airport to your villa to Trans Cabo, and they hook that up for you too. They hook you up with a chef that comes out, and the chef will cook for you. Those people's hands are in every fucking thing. So I don't know what's going on. All I know is I don't trust anybody unless I have a receipt. Period. And that's all I'll say about that. So if she is arrested, then I'm happy about that. But until I actually see Demetrius, Daejhanae Jackson, until I see her man hands in some handcuffs, I don't believe it. So I have to see her man hands in some handcuffs, because right now she could just be waking up in the morning and shaving her mustache and beard off and just eating breakfast while we're over here thinking her ass has been detained and her ass is over there shaving her beard. So yeah. So I need to see her man hands in handcuffs, and then I believe that she is arrested. Okay. I need to see a mugshot with the cornrows braided back in the mugshot. I need to see that first. Show me the cornrow mugshot. You know, the mugshot that make everybody look ugly as fuck. Show me that. So show me Demetrius, Daejhanae, Jackson in some handcuffs. And take without the wig, without everything, to show me the set it off picture of her. Show me the set it off picture. That's all I'm saying. So yeah, let's see. So what I did was chat with someone from Trans Cabo, and I'll pull up that receipt. I have some documents, like background information on all 6. Some just have speeding tickets. Some have some other charges. But I'll show y'all what each person has, whether it's a speeding ticket or whatever, driving under the influence. I'll show you what each person has in North Carolina. I did not pull anything else outside of North Carolina. But I know y'all are nosy. Y'all want to know about the Cabo people. I'm going to post their information because I don't give a fuck. They're uncomfortable, and I like that. Because you know what? After I posted sweaty old Khalil tight pants, high water ass, look like Biggie, young Biggie, in those pictures of his when he was younger, looking crazy. After I posted those pictures, his ass took his Facebook down. Now that Facebook was up, he kept it up and stuff. But now he shut that shit down. But baby, I took all his shit from his Facebook already, and then I posted it in that video. That thing is down. He took that Facebook. I was like, let me go see his Facebook, and he took that shit down. He was probably like, damn, hold up. Y'all went all the way back to middle school on my ass. Bitch. Yeah. We digging all up in your shit, bitch. All up in your motherfucking shit, bitch. You will be mighty, mighty uncomfortable, because whatever I can find in your ass, bitch, I'm gonna post the shit, bitch. But anywho, let me see if Gerardo website is still up. Now, Gerardo, you sent me that link. you sent me that link, and my ass went live. Oh, y'all, I'm so mad. I swear. Oh, Gerardo, I'm going to give you some time, baby. I'm going to give you some time. I'm going to give you some time for that to be true. But look, what we do know is this. So let's go back to what we do know to be true, or what was put out publicly. What was put out to be true was that the attorney, Daniel De La Rosa Anaya, he put out on a press release on their government website, on their Twitter, and on he also said it in like a press statement. He said that an arrest warrant was applied for through Interpol, and okay, so that would be for a red notice. Okay, I don't see a public red notice as of now on there, but remember I said that not all red notices are published to the public. Okay, also I before I even got before Gerardo sent me the link to his article about the arrest, I had already contacted the North Carolina Police Department about something else, and they told me that there was no arrest for Daejhanae, and I was like, wait, I'm not talking about this arrest. I'm talking about a prior arrest. So they thought I was talking about something like present. Like they said, at this, there is no. I can show you the email because, like I said, I will show you the receipts, and that's what I. Since he is doing like investigative journalism or whatever, there has to be receipts. Just like I get on here and I will show y'all receipts, hunty receipts. I will show y'all receipts while I'm live. I will investigate and research while I'm live and show you and pull you and call people and email people and post the shit. So if I have to do that, then shit, everybody motherfucking have to do that. And that's why a lot of people on here, a lot of content creators, even bigger content creators use my videos. Yeah, I see y'all. I see y'all be using my stuff. Use my content and my stuff to make their videos because they know that I post receipts and I dig up and find shit for myself. So that's why a lot of people, I ain't saying no names, but a lot of people do use my stuff, and I don't really mind to some degree. Well, in this situation, I don't mind because all that matters is that the word is getting out and this information is getting out, and there's justice for Shanquella, so everyone can work together. Okay. Let's see. Don't let Dani find out you lying, Gerardo. It's not going. I'm going to keep it cute for now, y'all, but I'm going to keep it cute for now because to me, if you have someone on the ground in Mexico, that person can be very valuable and useful if that person is actually credible. Okay, that's all I'll say for now. I'm keeping it cute. I'm keeping it cute because this is still fresh and everything else. But also, I'm not going to be too whatever about it because this is why. The state, we have to remember that there is an arrest warrant has been applied for through Interpol for a red notice, okay? So that the process has really begun, okay? It has begun. So at some point in time, Daejhanae Jackson will be arrested. So she will be arrested. Even if it's not now, it's still true that it's possibility for her getting arrested because they applied for an arrest warrant. So we still we have to remember we had good news already. Now, this was even better news, but we still have to remember we have made progress because the Mexico State Attorney of Baja Sur, California had already responded in press statements. So what we're going to do is we're going to get back on his ass because now, in a semi kind of way, he has been connected to being some kind of source. I don't know what his source is, but I will just say this before I get into anything else. We are going to get back on the state attorney Daniel's ass. We will be back on his ass again because yeah, we have to be back on, stay on his ass until we actually see some actual results. Because right now it's just talk, and talk is cheap. So I need to see some man hands and handcuffs. Okay, that's what I need to see, man hands and handcuffs. So let me pull up. I have so much stuff to show. I don't even know. I love you too. I love you too, Tracy and everybody. But I have so much stuff to show. I don't even know where to start. So like, I don't even know where to start. Let me see. Let me see here. But yeah, in my video towards the end, if you watch it, I said, if this is not true, blame y'all have to blame on Gerardo. Y'all have to blame blame him. And also in my video, let's be clear, I said I did not say Daejhanae Jackson was in jail. I said, bitch, I said you going to jail, bitch. You going to jail. I said you are going to jail. I didn't say she was in jail. So people be twisting shit. I be saying, I said you are going to jail. Obviously, the bitch ain't in Mexico, so she ain't in jail right now. So I said she's going to jail. So don't twist my words. But yeah, hey everybody, hey Maz, thanks for getting things going. Yeah, hashtag justice for Shanquella Robinson. And we will not be thrown off course. We will not be distracted. We will stay the course and we will keep on pursuing justice for Shanquella. Yeah, so this is not going to stop anything. We will just remember that the last confirmed thing was that the state attorney general Baja Sur, California, had already stated that he applied for arrest warrant through Interpol. Okay, so that was the last confirmed thing. So, by the way, Yahoo.com also posted about this. Okay, but that was, and then I heard something about Telemundo. Okay, supposedly said something. I don't know, but I do know Yahoo. So for the people saying, oh, no mainstream posted, well, Yahoo.com posted it. So let me pull up a few things. And yeah, so the police, before I even got that email from Gerardo about her possibly being arrested, I had already talked to the North Carolina police department for Charlotte, North Carolina, about another arrest of hers from the past, like 2016, 17, 18, or whatever else. And they thought I was talking about the current situation. So they immediately said something about there's not an arrest, they don't have an arrest or something, blah, blah, blah. So I said, no, I'm talking about the past, not current. Okay, so I'll show y'all that. Let me show y'all that first, since that's like the first thing. Hold on. So I will show that first. So this, again, right here, what I'm about to show y'all, this was me talking to the police department in North Carolina before he even emailed me, not emailed, before he sent me that, messaged me the link to his article about the arrest. Hold on. So right here, so it was, so if she was allegedly arrested on November 28th, right? This email from the police department was for on November 29th in the afternoon, okay? And it said, good afternoon. This is Bradley Smith from that department. You can Google it. He is from there. That's the email. It says, good afternoon. At this time, we do not have arrest records for Daejhanae Jackson. Thank you. Okay. I was not asking for current. I was talking about the past. But anyways, he just answered the question. He just said we don't have arrest records for Daejhanae Jackson. Now, this is the local police department. So they don't all, I don't know how it works with the local police department and the feds and detainment from each one, blah, 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 okay? I'm just saying, for the people saying something about had the police department been contacted or have they posted. This was November 29th, so it will be the day after she was allegedly arrested, okay? I'm just showing y'all that. So y'all can put it how y'all want to put it. Because I need to investigate how extradition works all the way with the local police department versus the feds, and where the person is detained, where they're except where if the feds arrest someone in North Carolina, where do they take those people? I need to investigate all that first. All I'm saying is this came from the police department before I even got the article about an arrest on November 28th. Okay. Let's see. So once I investigate how things work, and then I'll put that email into place into how it would, what it would mean or not mean. Right now, I'm just showing y'all like who I contacted. And then someone mentioned something about Connecticut, right? So then I checked Connecticut, and I'm just checking the local police. I don't think the feds have anything I can check. But I did check to see if they had any updates on their website or anything like press release or anything. I didn't see anything. So let me show you the Connecticut one, because they was like, oh, well, it's probably Connecticut. Let me show you. Hold on. So I did try to, is this the one? Yeah, that's it. Hold on. Okay, and now this is the for Connecticut. Well, this is the where the last place I know that she was at before, for high school at least, like the area of Suffield, for their police department. And it says their dispatch log. Wait, this is not the one I need to be looking at. This is the wrong one. This is their dispatch log for a different one. Let me choose the other one. Hold on. Well, anyways, I looked at their dispatch log of like all their where they have been dispatched from certain dates, and I didn't see anything. I don't, like I said, with the feds, it might be different. Things might not be listed. I'll have to see how things work. Let's see here. November 21st to 28th. Yeah, this one. Okay. So Suffield County, she went to Suffield High School in Connecticut. So I did check their dispatch logs from November 21st through November 28th, and which arrest was supposed to be made on November 28th. And someone mentioned that something was updated. It was supposed to be out of Connecticut. Now, maybe the local police wouldn't have anything here about that, because it's supposed to be feds. But I'm just checking everything. No harm in checking different places to see anything. So I checked the Interpol red notices, and I didn't see anything there. But remember, they don't always publish stuff there. The police department for Charlotte, North Carolina, didn't have anything. I didn't see anything on the Connecticut police department. I didn't see anything updated for the FBI website either. I didn't even see anything updated for the Mexico state attorney website, the PJGE or whatever abbreviation. So this is for, let me scroll all the way down to the 28th. That's the 27th. Mm-hmm. So Monday the 28th, when she was allegedly supposed to be arrested. So it might be more information for the next time they post them. It might be more information, but yeah, I didn't see anything on their website. Period. And now let me show you the Yahoo article. Where is it? This right here. So this is the Yahoo article. So they also posted it. Ooh. So they posted the same information. They cited Gerardo. Well, they cited travel Nora or whatever, Nore or whatever. But they also cited Gerardo. And it says arrest made in death of Shanquella Robinson, Daejhanae Jackson awaits extradition. So this is posted on Yahoo News. And they cite as reported by Metropolis Mix or MX. So they cited him. It says the latest, Jackson was placed in federal custody where she awaits the beginning of her extradition process in Mexico. And remember, that's why I said she's going to jail, because I knew she wasn't already in Mexico in jail. Okay, I knew she was just detained. Well, I mean, allegedly. Let's see. So let me click on Metropolis Mix or MX. So here's his website right here. It says his website is down now. I was told that there was another article stating something about Connecticut or whatever else. I went to check Connecticut, nothing there either. But anyways, this is his website. It says error establishing a database connection. So his website is down. And it says error establishing a database connection. Usually if it's something it'll be like a 404 or something another notice. A database connection is someone messing up something with the codes and like admin. Someone taking down the data. Let me stop before I make any accusations. All I'm saying, his website is down now. So I don't know. Let me check my emails real fast and make sure I didn't get anything. So someone said that he has not removed his statement from his Twitter. But anyways, I'm going to hold off my complete judgment of that whole thing for a few days. Right now, I'm just going to refocus and recenter on what we do know to be true. Okay. Okay, let me go ahead and pull up something else. Okay, so I went over that information. Let's see. So his website is down for now. And here is Khalil Cooke. This is his Facebook. He took his Facebook down. Ooh. People, I guess people were just like going through his Facebook, taking all his pictures and everything. He finally took it down. Remember, it was up. And he was like, him and Nazeer was the only ones left that had their Facebook still up. He took it down now. And then, but I already had scraped it. Like if you watch my other video, Cabo Six, all his stuff is in that. Anything of importance or relevance is on that in the video Cabo Six. So it's already been scraped. Duck too slow. Let's see here. Okay, let me mention this. Let me see if this even there still. Oh my gosh. Oh no. This is not good. I need y'all help with this. I need y'all's help with this. Hold on, let me show y'all this. Look at this. This is actually a fake GoFundMe right here. And it looks like someone just recently donated $100 to it. So $100 was just donated to this fake GoFundMe. People really take advantage of sad cases and deaths. It's such a shame. So $289 was raised of $20,000 goal. This is a fake GoFundMe. This is not the one created by Quila Long, Quila's sister. It says justice for Shanquela. 100% of donations will go to Family for Memorial Services. Say her name, Shanquela. And this is a fake GoFundMe. So yeah, I need y'all to report this. I reported it yesterday. They have not taken this down. The person put their name as Joshua Robinson as her last name, pretending like it's real, to pretend like it's real. So I need y'all to report this so it can be taken down. And if you're out there and you donated $100 or you donated any money to this GoFundMe for $289, request a refund. Now, before I did report another one, it was removed fast, ASAP. This one, I reported it last night and it's still here. So maybe more people need to report this. So I'm going to, let's see. Yeah, if you donated to this GoFundMe, request a refund. I need more people to report this so it can be taken down. Now, what I need some people to do is every now and then because it's a lot to do and I'm only one person, okay? I need somebody to be checking GoFundMe. And one of my mods did bring this to my attention, okay, of one of the GoFundMes, okay? What I need to happen is this. To check GoFundMe, search for Shanquela's name every now and then to see if a fake GoFundMe pops up. If it pops up, then click on the flag at the bottom of the page. Let's see. If you go all the way down, it will say report fundraiser right here. Right there, there's a flag and it says report fundraiser, so you report it. And then what you would do is report a fundraiser only. If you are a donor, you can click the first option, which is request a refund and report a fundraiser you donated to. Okay. And then so yeah, just make sure. And then also there was another one. So there's two. There's two that need to be reported. Let me get the link to the other one. But you can find it yourself as well. All you have to do is go to GoFundMe.com and then search for her name, Shanquela, and then usually those will pop up. Fake ones will pop up. Make sure you're only reporting the fake one, okay? Don't, obviously, the one that's like over $300,000 is the real one. The fake ones are these little small amounts. So that's that one. And yeah, and so if they had acted on this fast last night when I reported it, someone else would not have been scammed out of $100. So that person that just donated $100 since the time I reported it thought that their money was going towards a good cause and going into the family, but it's going into a scammer. So GoFundMe needs to be on top of their reports that are sent in, especially when it's dealing with money. Okay. Let's see. So here's another one. Justice for Quayla, $100 was raised. One donor. So again, people think that their money is going towards the family and is going to a freaking scammer. And this person looks like they just copied a news article, copied and pasted a news article into here and to get money. So let me post a link to this one. And they actually put it under her name. It says Shanquela Robinson is organizing this fundraiser. Really? Really? People disgust me, I swear. So that's the next one right here. Okay, y'all are already on it. Thank you for already reporting. Thank you, Tawana, Bella. Yes, request a refund. That's correct, Sharon. This is so messed up. Yeah, sweet Capricorn. I actually mentioned that before to check the GoFundMe's. But what I will do is, just like you said, I will add it to the petition as well as the action step to be checking on that. Because I did state it in the video, but I didn't like have it like somewhere permanent. So I'll go ahead and add that. I'll remember to add that. All right, thank you. Yes, that's good that you donated to the right one. Thank you for donating. I mean, not donating, but thank you for reporting. Yeah, thanks to you for donating to the Families GoFundMe. Thanks for reporting. Thanks for reporting. Okay, so everyone, thanks everyone that's reporting it. Thank you. Yeah, thank you, K Sam Parks. Thank you, everybody. Okay, so let's go ahead and go to something else. So yeah, go ahead and report the GoFundMe's. So let me see what else is on the agenda. What are you talking about, mute? Dukes, what are you talking about, mute? Okay, thanks, Sharon. Okay, let me see what else I have to put up. I know I have their documents I need to go over. So I guess I'll do that now. Oh, so Nazeer, he did post to his Instagram. I don't know if y'all saw those posts or not. I'm gonna go ahead and show what he put to his Instagram yesterday. So yeah, hold on 1 second. So he posted this to his Instagram yesterday, Nazeer Wiggins. And it's Quayla World forever. When all this shit over, I'm going stupid about you, my good word. Mm-hmm. You should have been all this shit you're saying should have been done when you had the opportunity to save her life. Nobody don't want to hear shit you got to say about, oh, you when all this over, I'm about you. Boy, you didn't even, when she needed you the most, you were not there for her. How about that? So yeah, when she needed you the most, you were not there for her. You arrived there and saw her face beaten up, busted eye, as you described, busted eye, busted lip, knot on her head, bruised up face, unresponsive, and you didn't do shit to help her. So you're gonna put all those hearts and all that shit the fuck away, bitch. That shit is motherfucking fake, because when she needed you the most, you were not there for her. Now let's see what the other one says. He put, yes, I changed both of my numbers. That porcupine had y'all blowing up my shit. Hit me if you need it. Trap still open for all. What is this? I can't hardly see from this stupid StreamYard. All motion TVs, tires, all that. All that. But yeah, StreamYard be having shit so small. Let's see. So I guess he was supposed to contact him through social media, get his new contact information or numbers or whatever. But yeah, so that's the two Instagram posts that he made. And he also posted some sort of like motivational or inspirational video, blah blah. Shut the fuck up, nigga. Oh, and as far as yesterday, I'm sure both of y'all have saw. If y'all have not watched it or seen it, Gerardo did an interview with NCB, and the interview was kind of all over the place, and the timeline and everything was just completely crazy. And then the timeline on the autopsy, then there's a timeline on the police department, and then the mom also states that when she was having dinner, and then there were calls made while she was having dinner, and then we, since it was like, I'm not going to quote it right now, but I can play the interview that she recently did. And the interview will place that timeline when they called her around 4-ish p.m. or something. It will place it later on. But when they called her, we don't know if it was like when things were happening or not. They could have called her after stuff happened. We can't trust when they called, because they might didn't want to call until they had stuff, their story or something straight. But there's too many timelines and things going on. What I do know is this. When he was talking to NCB Gerardo, he kept talking about a maid finding Shanquella, right? And remember, in my other videos, I kept talking about a maid. And the one I saw a lot in the reviews was named Lucy. And I said the maid came. What time, y'all? Look, y'all know. I kept saying afternoon. And now, by coincidence, Gerardo goes on NCB and then said the maid came in the what? What, y'all? What? The noon at noon. So, and then it was something else too. I'm like, So I don't even know. Now in the reviews, it is true that a maid comes. Someone said every afternoon on time. So that's why I had said that about a maid. Now it is true they do have maids that go clean the villas. Okay, so I'm not going to go over that in this video because I already went over it in the previous videos about the maid. But what I can say is that the maid and the concierge are both employed by Cabo Villas. Okay, let me pull up the other thing. Hold on. So yeah, I was like, either if he's right, then that means that I was already right about the time, like the maid and the time of things. So here's one thing about the timeline. Flights, when someone arrives at the airport, they make sure that they have the time of the arrival, because airports like to make sure that they have like when flights depart and when they arrive. And they love it when if they arrive somewhere earlier than expected, because it kind of like helps with their image or whatever. So what we do know is this. Let me pull it up. So one thing I have to keep in mind about timelines is I need to know certain things that are really, that can be verifiable things. So let me pull up one thing. Oh, it's somewhere else. It's somewhere else. Now, this is what we do know. Right here. Right here, right here. What we do have is that Nazeer had American Airlines and he arrived at the airport in Cabo at Mountain Time. It says 12:19 p.m. Mountain Time. Okay? That's what we do know. So we do know that he arrived at 12:19 p.m. So that whole thing that Gerardo was talking about, that means that Nazeer, will be there after that noon time of the maid. And that's if that is true. He'll be there after the maid. And after she's deceased. Okay. Now, this is him at the airport. And what we do know is that Cabo Villa includes with booking a free ride from the airport with Trans Cabo. So I contacted Trans Cabo and I wanted to know, are you already there when someone gets off the airplane, or do they have to call you and then you come? Because that will actually take more time. If they are already there waiting, you can just go outside and hop in. So yeah, basically what it came across to me based on this right here. Well, I'll show you. Hold on 1 second. Oh, I'm not even showing you anything. My bad. So this is his boarding pass that we do know. Let me show you before I move on to the next thing. So we have 12:19 p.m. arrival Mountain Time in Cabo. Okay. So that's his boarding pass right there. And then we have, his flight information, should I say. And then the right hand side is the boarding pass. Okay, and then let me show you the Trans Cabo. Wait 1 second. Here it is. So yeah, Trans Cabo is the transportation provided for free to the villa. Okay, so basically it was saying to contact them through email or phone, but someone then replied this to me: what exactly do you need? And I said, when I arrive to the airport, will I have to call you to pick me up, or will you already be waiting for me outside? And then it says you will need to go to Shade 9 and look for our reps wearing an orange shirt and holding up a sign that says Trans Cabo. Okay, let's see here. So yeah, so basically the company has people already waiting outside for people, because obviously if you're a business, you want to get customers, so you probably wait outside of an airport and then to get customers and people can go meet you or whatever. Basically, to me it comes across that they already have someone already coming based on your flight. And actually, remember on the Airbnb listing, it stated that they will, once they have your flight information, they'll probably be having someone waiting for you arriving. So basically, he doesn't have, that takes up less time. So all together, all I'm saying is, and then the airport is actually bigger than you would think. So it's actually it's not as small as most people would think. It's not as big, so it's kind of like in the middle. So basically, you have to keep in mind that he arrived at 12:19 p.m. at the airport Mountain Time, and then he will also have to get to the villa, which is 40 minutes away. Okay. So he actually won't be there till 1 o'clock. And the reason I'm bringing this up, since people wanted to say pointless and come in here and try to control my channel, I'm bringing this up because when you are discussing a timeline of events and people are all over the place and somebody's saying this and somebody is saying that and somebody is saying this, those are words. What the police and other people will have to do is look at verifiable data, verifiable information, and verifiable receipts to see actual timelines of events. They will look at phone calls, phone records, timing, cameras, things that are valid sources of information. And what they can establish on a verifiable timeline is when he departed the airport, okay, and estimated time of arrival. They can time that. So if you are looking at a timeline, what we do have is his boarding pass and his flight schedule, okay? So that means that if you are talking about her passing away in the afternoon and the Cabo time, he wasn't there at that time. Okay, that's all. That's what I mean. So whatever you're saying is happening at Cabo in the afternoon, Nazeer is not there at that time. So if someone is saying Nazeer is doing this, Nazeer is doing that, but his airplane flight, verifiable source of information and data, is not putting him there at that villa until at least after 1. So that's why I'm saying the timelines are off based on that interview yesterday. The timeline is off, or maybe it's on. We don't know. But if you're saying that timeline is correct, you cannot say then that Nazeer was there. If you understand what I'm saying, let me know. You can't say Nazeer was there at noon if his flight didn't even land till 12:19 p.m. So I need when someone comes forward and they have a timeline of events, I need to see all the receipts for how they got that timeline. Because you can't tell me that someone was there on the scene at noon when their flight didn't even land yet. Okay? Their flight did not land yet. They have to land at 12:19. They got there at the terminal at 12:19 p.m. Terminal 2 in Los Cabos, 12:19. When you get out that and then Terminal 2, you get your bag. If sometimes overhead, and if you carry the luggage, you have to actually go to baggage claims or whatever. Baggage, whatever. So then he will have to go to here. It says you will need to go to Shade 9 and look for our reps wearing an orange shirt and holding up a sign that says Trans Cabo. They have a certain spot you go to once you get out the airplane and leave that Terminal 2, and you have to go to Shade 9 to get into that Trans Cabo transportation. And on Airbnb, that's who they use. For Cabo villas, they use Trans Cabo, okay, as ground transportation. So once he walked that left Terminal 2, went to Shade 9, he then had to travel to the villa, which is the 38 minutes. If you ever use any mapping, GPS services, 38 minutes, you can get there. And that's 38 minutes in good conditions and no traffic or no issues. Okay? And if someone speeds, they can lower that estimate. But usually a traveling van or whatever company is not going to speed, because why? They have customers, they need to obey the law. So traffic. So I would not put him there, since that's 40 minutes travel from the airport to the villa, and he got there at 12:19 p.m. I would give him at least an hour, 20 minutes to leave the airport, and maybe 40 minutes the travel time. So that's an hour. So he wouldn't get to that villa until 1:19 p.m. Cabo time. So anything you're saying, if you're saying that he was there anytime before that 1:19 p.m. and you have him doing all sorts of things, your timeline is off. Your timeline is off. What the real timeline will need to have him there after 1:19 p.m. So that's all I'm saying. So and then once they have call logs, they have any camera equipment, they have like the Trans Cabo official time when they did certain things. And when they have all these things, then they can establish a more of a timeline of accurate events and times. Okay. But all I'm saying now, a lot of the hearsay is not adding up with the timeline of verified receipts. That's all I'm saying. So that was my point. And let me see. Here. So let me go ahead and pull up the their background information. That was the last thing. So I went over the fake GoFundMe's. He will be traveling during peak time, which would close him down even more. We don't know like exactly the traffic of what time he got there. You a hell of an investigator, being a fan for 4 days straight. You'll give a cheating nigga hell. Solid. Damn straight. So yeah, so like I said, based on those reviews, it did say that a maid came every afternoon, and he did mention something about noon, blah blah blah. But I just know that we have to go by certain things that we know to be true, and then everything else has to be based and go along with that. If something doesn't, then it's not accurate. Because some people were placing him doing all sorts of things before noon, and his ass hasn't even landed yet. So y'all had him doing all kinds of, like, people believe in everything, had him there doing all kinds of things before he even landed. So that's why I brought up his boarding pass today and his flight information, because that's verifiable. So he can't be there doing all those things if he hasn't even landed yet. Now, go watch my other videos before you run with something else. I'm not saying he's innocent. I'm saying he wasn't there doing all that other shit based on the other timeline. It's because he wasn't there yet. And yes, he does have to clear customs first. That's why I said, like, give him at least 20 minutes to exit the airport. Y'all know, y'all get to the airport, you get your bag. Some people might stop by the restroom. You have to get outside of the airport. You have to find your transportation. You have to get around, you know. Shade 9 is for shady people. He's claiming it took him an hour to get from airport to villa in his video, and that if you, I'm not going to go over it again in this video, but if you actually go look at my other video, I actually pull up the address of the airport and then the address of the villa, and I mapped it, and it was 38 minutes. Was the highest one. One said 32 minutes, one said 38 minutes. Okay, so if the plane landed at 12:19 p.m. arrived at the airport terminal 2. Okay, so then you have to give him at least 40 minutes to get there, and then you also give him time to get out of the airport. So time to get out of the airport, and then time to get to the villa. So it would be like an hour. So 1:19 p.m. So you have to remember when you're going over a timeline for Cabo, you have to make sure that if you're including Nazeer, he only could get there at like 1:19 p.m. Cabo time. Let's see here. I looked in Suffield Court and okay, I'm taking that down because that's putting somebody else's information. I know that North Carolina doesn't have where you can access their records online. Okay, I understand that. I have their records because there's other ways of getting it besides online. So I'm going to show you what I have. For Daejhanae, I already actually posted her information, but please do not post anybody information in my chat. That doesn't have anything to do with this whole thing. A random person. Yeah, I clicked on that before I saw that you were posting that. But yeah, I have the information. You can actually get access to records outside of being online. Let's see. Is Daejhanae really in custody? I don't know. And from now on, like I said on my channel, I'm only going by something with receipts. So to me, I don't think she's in custody right now until I have a receipt, a valid receipt. I need to see those man hands and handcuffs. So until I see Demetrius Daejhanae Jackson in handcuffs, I ain't believing shit. So yeah. So let me go ahead and go to the next thing. I'm going off topic. Hold on. But yeah, I'm going to pull up their history background information. Some just have speeding or traffic stuff, and then others have other things. We will go over it. Let me get this other stuff out of the way first, and then I'm going to end on that. What was this? So the doctor, Carolina, worked for the American Medical Center, a hospital, and she that's where her main job is at. And then obviously, since she did a house call, she is like a concierge. She does concierge services, and most likely she was referred to by the concierge that works for Cabo Villa, because whenever a guest needs anything, they will call the 24/7 concierge. And I already told y'all yesterday, I tested the response time, and 2 concierges got back to me within a minute. So those people will get back in contact with you. If they are assigned to your villa, they will answer fast to see what you need. So most likely they are the ones that were contacted first, the concierge, and then they would refer you to whoever. And the reason I say that is because Cabo Villas is a full service company, and they want to make sure that all the money that is spent while you're vacationing is spent to someone that is spent with someone they are affiliated with, so they can line their pockets. However, I do think that they are more likely to no, I'm not going to go into that. I will say that the American Medical Center is separate from Cabo Villas. They might have like contracted through some doctors to provide concierge services, but they are separate. So they wouldn't really have a big interest in protecting the doctor, but they would have a big interest in protecting the concierge and the maid, because the concierge and the maid are directly employed by them, and then the doctor isn't. She's like through a third party contractor. That's what I will say. So yeah, when people are making a timeline, they need to make sure that when they are adding Nazeer, they need to account that he came on October 29th, and the earliest possible time he could be at that villa is 1:19 p.m. and that's Mountain Time. People are getting confused. Even Nancy Grace said California time is Mountain Time, and she put it 3 hours behind. It's actually 2 hours behind North Carolina. Okay. So that's why, since it's 2 hours behind North Carolina, that's why I said that when Nazeer said he got there at 3:26 p.m., I think that he was going by Charlotte, North Carolina time, which is 2 hours ahead of Cabo. So that would actually make it 3:19 p.m. or based on that estimate. Okay, so I think he didn't adjust his device to account for his new time zone of Mountain Time. He was still going by Eastern Standard Time. That's why I think that his time is off. So I said it's too many things going on with the timing of everything. So the police and investigators will do a proper timeline of events, but they'll have the call logs, they'll have cameras, they'll have different things for everything in a timeline. Because right now, some people's timelines is off because they have Nazeer doing all kinds of shit at noon when he was still on his airplane. Ooh. Ooh. I'm just saying. So don't come if you have Nazeer doing shit on October 28th and you have him doing shit before he could possibly be there. He was still on his airplane, on his flight. I don't want to hear it because that's off. He can't be there on the airplane and in the villa doing shit at the same damn time. So don't come at me with a timeline with him doing shit before he could get there, at least before 1:19 p.m. That's all I'm saying about the timeline. And here is the airport, just to give like a glimpse. So yeah, the doctor works at American Medical Center, and from what I saw, it's probably just a third party like offering like referral services. Not really actually, she's not really directly connected with Cabo Villas. So yeah, this is about how the airport, like the map of it right here. So it's not as small as I pictured it. Not super big either. So yeah, he will. Terminal 2 is the main one used for internationals. It says both Terminal 1, Terminal 2, and the new Terminal 3 are illustrated. But Terminal 2 is the main one used for international travelers, and that's the one he took. And then it shows right here, like how to get to different parking, whatever, arrivals, or people can pick you up, etc. Anyway, that's just that information. So based on what I saw, I would give him at least 20 minutes to get outside of the airport. And then he would still need at least 38 minutes to travel to the villa. So don't put him there before 1:19 p.m. That's all I'm saying. So let's look at the last thing on the agenda, which is the background. The people that I think will be the most responsible are, of course, Daejhanae, and then Winter, Khalil, and Malik. And then Alysse and Nazeer will be towards the lower end. Like they'll be all responsible, then those two will be the least responsible. That's just what I've been seeing so far. I think those two will be the least. But Nazeer will be the least one, and then Alysse, and then the other three definitely, and of course Daejhanae. All are guilty of something, definitely. Let's see. Okay, I went over that. Okay, let me go ahead and pull up their background. That's the only thing that's left. Oh, and I want to go over the Nancy Grace interview as well. But let me go over this first. First, I need to download it. Okay, so here are the oh, I don't have it showing. So was it Winter or Alysse that was fighting Daejhanae Jackson? Okay, that was supposed to be an alleged second video. I have not synced that video. I have not synced it. Just like I have not synced an arrest. Okay, so if I haven't synced it, I'm not going to believe it, because they were saying that was a second video. He said it was a second video, and then the next day or so he said it wasn't. So I'm not even going that there was a second video. And when I did address it, I said, hypothetically speaking, if I had to guess if it were true, I would say Alysse. But I never synced the video, so I never went into, oh, this happened or that happened. So unless I see something with my own two eyes, I'm not adding it to the truth pile. I'm not adding it as a receipt. I'm not adding it into a timeline. The only thing I prefer to do on my channel is this. I prefer to make phone calls to find out information. I prefer to email people to find out information. I prefer to do my research to find out information. I prefer to see the information and receipts and verify it with my own two eyes and my own knowledge or my own information. Everything else, people saying this and people saying that, I have no way to verify if it's true or not until they post a receipt. So from now on, like I said, I'm only sticking to what I look up myself and what I can find and what I can verify and what I can see, period. All the other stuff, I'm not adding into my timeline or any factual knowledge or any truth or anything. Yes, we want receipts on everything. And just like I said the other day, when I saw that a maid named Lucy came like every afternoon or came in the afternoon on time, people gave her rave, stellar reviews. And then now they're talking about a maid that comes there. Everybody's talking about the maid, and I said it was like the maid that came there just based on reviews and other things. Now I don't know the exact time the maid came when they were there. That's why I said I don't know. But I don't know. I have not seen a video. First, there was supposed to be a video of Winter issuing the final blow or hit or whatever. Nobody ever posted that. Nobody ever synced it. And then now it's supposed to be a video of somebody intervening. Nobody posted it and nobody synced it. And now it's supposed to be she arrested. Nobody posted it and nobody synced it. So I'm tired of all this nobody posted, nobody seen shit. Like, I'm done. I'm down with that. I need to see it. Post it and so I can see it. Yeah. So let me get to their now before I get into posting their background information, let's be clear. Someone's past, I'm not talking down. Somebody has a record or saying, oh, this person is that because of the record. My channel is nosy. We're nosy. And since these people are Cabo Six, they deserve to be uncomfortable and have all their shit put out there. Since they want to record someone while they are getting brutally beaten and attacked, and humiliate someone, attacking them while they are naked with no clothes on, not getting that person help and everything else. I don't care if I post all their shit online, anything I can fucking find. I don't care. Oh, so my thing is, he took his Facebook down now. I did post all his pictures from childhood up until present, his business, every fucking thing. I sure did. And who gonna fucking check me? So yeah. Let's see. Some people don't have anything, but yeah, I'm put all their motherfucking business on motherfucking line since they put her online. They put her online, and how you think that video got outside of that room? They sucked it outside of the room. That's how it's all over the internet now. And actually, if you watch the father's interview from today, he wanted the truth to come out, but the truth is they didn't care about her. They still, even after they left from Cabo, they were still being selfish, talking about, oh, I didn't get to have fun on my trip. I didn't get to ride the ATV. I was in a wall-to-wall villa. Completely selfish, completely narcissistic. So yeah, and I need to get any mugshots, post all their shit. Now, some people, we are messy and nosy. Messy and nosy, exactly. Now, some people, wait, hold on. Let's see. Now some people, like I said, are less guilty than others because, to be honest, until we know the full timeline of everything, like accurate timeline, we don't know everyone's level of guilt. But we do know that all were there in time to get her help. All of them were there in enough time to get her help. So they're all guilty, even if it's negligence, guilty of something, okay? That I do know. But I do believe, based on just the timeline that I know, based on the timeline of the arrival time, that I think that he is less guilty than the others. I will say that. That's what I do believe. Some people don't. Everyone can believe what they want. So anyway, the first person up is Nazeer. And like I said, some people don't even have anything. I think Khalil was the one that had just were other things. So let me zoom in. I think that's big enough. Is that big enough? Yeah, I think this is as big as it can get for y'all to be able to see. Okay, so we have Nazeer. Okay, here, this is just traffic information. Speeding, improper equipment, speedometer, driving while license is revoked, not impaired. So this is driving while license revoked. So that was it for that one. And wait, let me go back up. Let me give the dates too that way. So that was September 1st, 2016. Okay, and the next one says September 18, 2015. So September 18, 2015. Oh, that's the last day it was updated. The offense date was May 2nd, 2015. Let me go back to the other one, make sure I gave the right date for offense date. Okay, the first one, the offense date was 2/13, 2016. Okay, so let me go. Okay, the second one was offense date May 2nd, 2015. And what is this one for? Okay, this is just speeding and reckless driving. So it looks like to me just mostly traffic stuff for him on this one. Let me see. Okay, the next one is May 8th, 2015. Speeding, failure to reduce speed. And what's this one? Okay, this one is, I think we already saw this one May 8th, 2015. Reckless driving to endanger, no operator's license. And this is for North Carolina. If anybody has anything for other places, I have not looked. This is saying the same offense date. Unsafe lane change, speed competition. Let me go up. Is this somebody new? Okay, what I did was I had a bunch of documents, so I combined all the documents so I can just scroll through everything. Okay, and this one right here is a different one. Hold on. Offense date, December 4th, 2018. And for that one, it was just failure to disperse on command. It just says charge convicted, failure to disperse on command. And which one? What date is this? This is January 13th, 2022. Okay, for this one right here, this is just a citation, whatever, but he has the court date tomorrow, I guess. Yeah. for this one, and this is for, what is this for? This is for reckless driving. Speeding 87 miles per hour in 60 mile per hour zone. And when was this again? So this was for offense date. January 13, 2022. And then just now for December 1st, 2022 is a court date. Why so long? Unless something happened where he didn't go to a previous one. I don't know. Okay. So anyway, that's just reckless driving and speeding. And he has a court date on the December 1st. Who is this for? Oh, it's still him. So let's see. This one is for July 15th, 2016. What is this offense? Speeding, driving while license revoked, not impaired, and failure to notify DMV of address change. Just traffic stuff. Yeah, still him. So let's go continue on. August 8th, 2017. Nazeer, Wiggins, and no operator's license. So he just posted a picture of him in a car recently. Like, bitch, do you even have your fucking driver's license? This one is October 21st, 2020. Speeding and reckless driving. Wait, let me go back up. Dang. Okay, finally, we have a new person. Woo, child. So this now we're going into Khalil. So let's look at Khalil's. So for Khalil Andre Cooke. Now this offense day is November 30th, 2015. Shoplifting, concealment of goods, misdemeanor. So Khalil got those 5-finger discount hands, bitch. It's actually still not a Walmart and Target. Let me get my charger for this computer. I'm on my laptop right now. But yeah, he was still another we got a 5-finger discount. So shoplifting, concealment of goods. So let's see what else we have. This one is October 8th, 2017. And he has expired registration card, exceeding posted speed, improper equipment. And then let's see. Wait, was he found guilty of that other one? Let me go back up. Was he found guilty of the shoplifting? Charge convicted, bitch. Got you definitely in the 5-finger discount, nigga. I wonder about. I need to get that. I need to get the report to see what he was stealing. What he was stealing my list. Stealing. Boy. Let's see. Here. Oh yeah, I'm going to get that police report to see what his ass was stealing. Because he was probably stealing those sweaters. He can make those ugly ass sweaters he called fashions on his websites with a little press on iron on letters. That's what he was probably stealing. So this one is, he took that shit down. That shit was ugly, bitch. I already took screenshots of that ugly ass shit. That's why nobody ain't buying that shit on no Shopify, bitch. How you have a Shopify website with 5 like things people can buy, bitch? That's only, it was like 5 things you can choose to put in your shopping cart, bitch. That's not no fucking store, bitch. That ugly ass press on shit. That's why you took that shit down. Let me see. Okay, the offense date for this one is October 8th, 2017. Overloaded, overcrowded vehicle. Charge convicted. Overloaded, overcrowded vehicle. Then y'all packed in the motherfucking car like sardines, bitch. You got a fucking ticket, bitch. Now I never heard nobody getting for overloaded, overcrowded vehicle. But anywho, that y'all must have been woo packed up in there. Let's see, what date is this? 2/25/2015. So it's February 25th, 2015. Expired, no inspection, expired registration, traffic stuff. Okay, July 26, 2017. Speeding and proper equipment. Wait, am I on the same? Am I still on Khalil? Let me make sure of the name. Hold on. Because I combine all the reports. Let's see. Yeah, I'm still on Khalil. Okay, for Khalil still, August 19, 2017, offense date. And driving while impaired. Blood alcohol equals 0.00. Driving while under influence, level 5, blood alcohol. Verdict, guilty. So yeah, driving while impaired, under influence, found guilty. Let me see something. Ooh, child, I do know and see that they take a long time for the court process. Where they at? Let's see. Khalil, we still on Khalil, boy? Okay. Offense date, August 19, 2017. Let's see. Drive, author consuming, and speeding. So you was driving, after you was consuming alcohol, you was also speeding. Okay. Still, we got Khalil. March 12, 2020. Charged, convicted. This says dismissal without leave by DA. Okay, misdemeanor larceny. Some of these I need to go back and check because I was seeing charged, convicted on that, but on the bottom it actually has disposition method. So I need to go back and check some of those. Ooh. Anyways, misdemeanor larceny for this one. Who I think that Daejhanae also has a misdemeanor larceny charge before. And let's see. Some of these y'all need to go back and check to see the disposition on because I was reading something else. Okay. Khalil, Cooke, we have again October 10th, 2019. Boy. Okay. Driving while license revoked, improper equipment. Let me go back up. What was that? Okay, so actually the disposition is actually on the bottom, disposition method, so disposed by judge. So I actually need to go back up and look and see what I said about the other one. Let's see. Who is this for? Oh my gosh, finally, winter. So now we're on winter. Let me read some of y'all comments before I finish the rest. They be still in I'm driving dirty. Overcrowded. None of his friends got a driver's license. I guess not. I don't know. I can see why they were pressed by Shanquella. I mean, look at these backgrounds. They did not take anything seriously, whereas Shanquella was on top of her ish. Khalil is the one who looks like Deputy Dog, right? Khalil is the one with the looks like a leprechaun. He got a green outfit on with the tight pants, like high waters, propped up in a chair with the Monopoly money in his hand. The one that's a best friend that lied to the mom's face and all that. That's Khalil. Okay, let me hurry up and go through the other documents so I can get off here. Yes, that's what we all want, justice for her. Make sure you keep on signing the petition. The petition is at change.org/Shanquella, change.org/Shanquella. Every one of them need to be under the jail. He neglected to get her help. He did not dispute the lie. And last but certainly not least, he left Mexico like a guilty Cabo Six suspect. They all deserve to get arrested. A date with the cartels. Yes, they all deserve to get arrested. I definitely agree. However, I do believe that they all will be charged differently. Obviously, Daejhanae will get the worst charge, and then the others I think will get a worse charge. I mean, then the next after that, and then after that will be, I think Nazeer will get the less out of all because he wasn't there the entire time. So that's why I'm saying that. Jealous and envious was I truly believe why they murdered her. Okay, someone said to zoom more. Let me see. I can zoom in a little bit more for the rest. Let me see. Well, too much more. It'll be, yeah, too much more. It cuts off. Yeah, it cuts off if it's too more. I was turning it back. Okay, let me go ahead and finish up the rest of this. I've already been on here for a long time, and now I'm getting tired. There's some more stuff I wanted to go over, but I'll save it for tomorrow. I'll save it for tomorrow because I already went to enough today. Okay, let me finish the rest of these. We have Winter Donovan, Winter Essence Donovan. July 7, 2015 for offense date. And this is unsafe movement. Failure to stop at stop sign. And Winter Essence Donovan, March 3rd, 2017. And this one is speeding, improper equipment. We still have Winter Essence Donovan. Offense date, January 2nd, 2016. And we have speeding, 2 speeding. And then Winter Essence Donovan. I scrolled too fast. April 3rd, 2016. And this one is speeding, improper equipment. And we have, what do we have here? Oh yeah, still Winter Essence Donovan. And for her, we have the speeding, improper equipment, driving while license revoked, and proper equipment. Winter Essence Donovan, September 20th, 2017. Expired registration, expired, no inspection. Oh, child, it's a lot of docket pages. Let me go. Winter Essence Donovan, April 27, 2018. And driving while license revoked. Okay, now we are on Alysse Hyatt, Alysse Michelle Hyatt, and hers is speeding. So far it looks like most are traffic, just traffic stuff and some traffic. And then we have Khalil. Seems like the worst one with like theft and driving with lights, driving under the influence, like multiple theft charges and driving under influence. And then Daejhanae also has a larceny as well. What is this one? This is speeding again for, what is this? This is speeding for Alysse. What date was that? Did I say that date? So Alysse Michelle Hyatt, and that offense date was August 20th, 2013, and that was for speeding. And it's almost done. Alysse Michelle Hyatt, November 8th, 2017, speeding. Alysse Michelle Hyatt, May 5th, 2019. And this is for failure to reduce speed. Oh, Malik, he's in a his most will be Connecticut, so I'll just look at Connecticut information. Okay, now Daejhanae already went over in another video, so I'm not really going to go into detail. May 15, 2018 was the one she had speeding and proper equipment. And then her last one was for Daejhanae was August 21st, 2016. And that was for misdemeanor larceny. Okay. Now, what I'm going to do is I need to get Malik Dyer next. I'll do Malik Dyer, and then I also get mug shots for these people as well, for the ones with the larceny or DUI. So that will be next. Well, I'll see if I can get it. Yeah. All right, y'all. That's pretty much it for today. You're definitely nosy. I basically addressed for Gerardo. I'm still waiting on to see if it's actually true or not. Is his website back up yet? I'm waiting on giving him more time to verify if that information is true or not. And then I will go from there. But I did send out an email basically saying that it's just a rumor. So until we have receipts, then it's just that it's a rumor. Well, I really think that when she's actually arrested, it will be more, at least I think the family will be notified first, and that if from there it will spread. So it's kind of hard to believe that someone was arrested in something this public, and then the family wasn't notified that the main person that is responsible for her daughter's death, and the father to their daughter's death, that she was detained, and then they were not notified. So until I get that kind of confirmation, then I don't believe it. Yeah. Oh, somebody's okay. Keep saying his website back up. So his website back up. That means I'll be able to see that article. Well, like I said, I'm gonna give him a few more days, and hopefully something will come up. Because, like I said, if it's not true, y'all blame him, because that's his credibility that will be on the line if it's not true. But the good news is that the state attorney, Daniel De La Rosa Naya, already issued the arrest warrant, and he actually said that so that's the good news, that it's allegedly still based on information that was spread all over media and actually announced by the Mexican government that an arrest warrant was issued. So that I do believe. Now, as for the arrest, I don't believe, because I have not seen proof. And I just believe that when it really happens, that it will be something that they will announce, because I don't really see why they would need to keep it private. Once you have her, I don't really see why they would need to keep it private. So, yeah. Technically, the FBI can detain for 3 days for questioning without notifying anyone. So if it doesn't come tomorrow, then it's misinformation. I'm going to look into the whole process, because I'm not going to sit here and pretend I know the whole process of this extradition process, but I am going to look into it myself and my own research on how everything goes. And then from there, I'll whatever. But as of now, I'm not going to say he's unreliable or not credible or anything like that until that's why I said I'm going to wait a few days and reserve my judgment until then. However, I am saying that I don't believe anyone until I have receipts. He's known to be credible investigative journalist, but even me, when I investigate or look into things, I post receipts for everyone to see. Sometimes I'll do it while I'm live. I'll investigate or look into something and I'll post receipts, show people. So I'm a person that I need receipts. So I was happy to get, when he sent me that article, I was happy about it. But once it set in, like even during a live, I was like, well, there's not really a receipt. So yeah. And mainly what we're dealing with is a lot of some people involved are that have a stake in this have deep pockets. And whenever someone has deep pockets, I'm not really that. I have to think about who they would want to protect and how things would go. And Cabo Villas, they have monopolized the tourism in Los Cabos. They have over like over 160 places to stay, and a lot of those places, at least 100, are villas. And those villas, if you actually look at the video, even for a Villa Linda, those things are like worth millions for some of those. So we're talking about people with deep pockets. They removed, watch my last video, they removed their about me, like about the company, like the contacts, like the president and different people. They removed that listing from their website. I mean, they removed that web page. But I seen a screen grab of it, snapshot of it, so I still showed it, and I contacted the concierge people. I already explained that. But yeah, they also removed the listing from the Airbnb for Villa Linda. They removed some of the other stuff from their website, Cabo.com. Also, to me, it's weird that you have people like the concierge and other people were not really, to me, I guess, like keeping track of what was happening with Shanquella. So then her father had to make phone calls and try to figure out where she was at. And I think it's weird when you have a 24/7 concierge, and then that person is not like being more helpful. I don't know. I just don't really like Cabo Villas because I feel like because even Gerardo said they have a lot of prestige in the area. I just think that deep pockets are involved, and they were trying to cover up with their concierge and cover up their maid to protect their company. Yeah. So all together, I really don't. I don't trust anybody in this whole thing. I just have to have receipts from everybody because there's a lot of people trying to cover up stuff. And someone already mentioned before how like things can be in Mexico can be like corrupt and stuff like that. So I'm done with that shit. Oh yeah, and I do believe they're about to make an example out of Daejhanae. Not Daejhanae, but I do believe that they want to arrest Daejhanae, Daejhanae Jackson. I do believe they want to arrest her to make an example out of her and to appease everyone. Because say, oh, we will at least arrest one person and then that will like settle things down. But at first they were keeping it under wraps. They were not posting it on their website. They were not like trying to post it too many places or get it out there because they wanted to try to keep it under wraps. They didn't want to mess up their money and their tourism and everything else. And Gerardo even mentioned that himself, that he didn't, like, a lot of people in Mexico did not know about this, about what happened. So they were trying to hide this and cover this up. I wonder if the funeral home will give you info. Oh yeah, I wonder too. So I did look at the hospital now, the American Medical Center, to see if I can find that doctor. And it's weird because if you actually go look at their Facebook, I don't know. I didn't really see her. I zoomed in on some pictures of doctors, and some of the doctors and staff are posted, but I didn't see her. But again, this is why I said before that by now people think things can be taken off websites or removed. So I don't know. But yeah, I looked all through there. I looked through the American Medical Center where she worked, where they said she worked. I didn't see her at all. Nope. Nope, I didn't. So I don't know if they removed her out there or they never had her on their Facebook. But they seem to like to show like their workers or people. They have pictures of even like the paramedics and the nurses. They have pictures of the doctors, some of the like staff. Like throughout time, they've had people, but I didn't see a doctor of that name. So that was weird. But I'll post a link just in case anybody wants to be nosy. And look through. Maybe y'all can catch something I didn't because I was sleepy when I was looking through. But let me post that link and then I'm out of here. I'm gonna post a link to that, and if somebody else can find that doctor on there, then good. But I didn't see her. Hold on. Where is it? So I'm gonna post that and then I'm out. But yeah, my ass was nosy, so I wanted to see that doctor. So yeah, hold on. Oh, so his website's back up. So now I can see the new article he's supposed to have. Okay, so here is here's their Facebook right here. And I'm going to link this to the chat. Good night, everyone. So here's the link. So anyone wants to be nosy, that's the link right there. And yeah, where's that one picture at? See, I don't know who that is right there. But they have one picture here with like, it seemed like a lot of doctors in the one picture. But yeah. So they periodically will post a picture of a doctor, so it's weird not to have her at all. But yeah, I was just nosy, being nosy. But yeah, so that's that. So I posted a link to that. Oh yeah, this picture right here. But I don't think that's her because I think I've seen another picture of somebody else. And that's too far away. But yeah, so that's that. Good night, y'all. Good night. The content is not available right now, it says on his website. Let's see. Kiva, you said it's up. Oh, it's right. Wait. It's right here. The latest news from Daejhanae Jackson, November 30th, 2022. San Jose del Cabo, Baja California, sir. The Attorney General's Office of the State of Baja California, sir, presented on November 21st a request for the arrest warrant of Daejhanae Jackson for the extradition purposes in order to be tried for the crime of femicide of the young Shanquella Robinson, which occurred on October 29th in a condominium. This is a villa. Okay, the arrest warrant, according to data collected by Metropoli MX, was presented to the Attorney General's Office, FGR, and who in turn handed over the request to the Ministry of Foreign Affairs, SRE of Mexico, to be officially presented to the United States. So I'm going to look into that, the Ministry of Foreign Affairs, SRE. Okay, note that in my brain. I need to go to that source. Okay, since last November 21st, Daejhanae Jackson has been considered a fugitive from Mexican justice. Author control judge issued an arrest warrant against her in this municipal capital of Los Cabos. The material author of the 25-year-old's crime, according to evidence and testimonies obtained by the public prosecutor's office agent, points to Daejhanae Jackson as the person who appears in the viral video physically beating Shanquella Robinson. Unofficially, Metropolitan MX was informed that Daejhanae Jackson would have been arrested on the night of November 28th when she was in a relative's home. Relative's home. The fugitive from Mexican justice would have traveled about 1,700 miles, traveling from Charlotte to Connecticut. So he's saying in Connecticut. So two things I will check, which is the Foreign Affairs, Ministry of Foreign Affairs, and Connecticut sources. It was right at the point where it was located for the last time. Remember, I showed Suffolk County, but I will see some more stuff. Okay. Both the United States and Mexico governments are absolutely secrecy about the arrest of Daejhanae Jackson. So he's saying the Mexico government and U.S. are being secretive about the arrest of Daejhanae Jackson. So if they're being secretive, then how can anyone know their secret? So they are being secretive. How can someone know the secret? Unless someone, an insider with inside information, would know the secret. Honestly, okay. No government has denied or confirmed the arrest to avoid violating the due process of extradition from the United States to Mexico. If they're being secretive or keeping it secret, the United States and Mexico, then how can someone know the secret? On this day, Metropolis MX was informed that Daejhanae Jackson was admitted to a service center in the United States without obtaining further details on the location. The young woman would have been under protection waiting to be extradited to Mexico in 2 or 3 weeks. Metropolis MX prepares a special report in which it will reveal in detail, step by step, how the crime of Shanquella Robinson occurred. So anywho, that's that. So anyways, I'll be looking and reading, but I'm not going to be believing. So I'll be looking and reading, being nosy, but I'm not going to believe anything until I see some receipts. Receipts, hunter, receipts. All right, y'all. Good night. Keep signing and sharing the petition. We are at 29,000 signatures, and we are sure to be at 30,000 by the end of the week. From his Facebook, he said the reason the website went down was due to site traffic. I exceeded the traffic limit. Okay, yeah, that's possible too. Overloaded servers, but usually it'll say a server error. But I don't know his web hosting. I haven't looked into his web hosting or anything like that. I just believe what he says. It was traffic limit. Okay. It's back up now, and the articles are still up. So good night, Kiva. Good night, Mods. Thank you, Mods, for helping out. Let me. I forgot to say the other live, but thank you to everyone that sent cash apps. Let me go back to it. Where was it? Okay, one person I'm not going to say because she likes to remain anonymous. Beauty business. I'm not telling that person either. That person. So yeah. And low key, thank you for cash app as well. And Bella, thank you for the cash app. And Bossy, those were the ones, okay, that I have so far. All right, thanks, y'all. Good night. Interpol, just an information agency. They don't have agents that arrest. Yes, correct. I talked about Interpol the other day. They have they just are like the middle person, like for the red notices that they send to different countries. And yeah, and I already talked about red notices. So they are just really just like information and to communicate, like communications between the different countries and posting other red notices. And I checked their website. I don't see any red notice that's been published publicly, and they don't always publish the red notices either. So yeah. Good night, Unbothered. Good night, everybody. Yes, Auntie, yes. I'm happy to see that. Over 29,000 signatures. Okay, so I have some more research and other things to look into. Hey, Uniquely Me. I have some more research and everything else to look into. So I will see you all back tomorrow night to see what else I have. Yes, that's the best way to keep up with the petition is to check your emails. At least every 24 hours, I try to send out an email. And notice that I didn't send out an email about her being arrested because I'm not going to like send that like that until it's something confirmed, because that's too many people to be like getting misinformation. Yes. Thank you, Dani. Have a blessed night and a blessed tomorrow. Yes. So yeah, I have a lot of stuff to do. I need to get some rest, and I also need to dig for more information and look up more stuff. Good night, y'all. Bye.